Happy birthday, Rach! For your 30th birthday, your closest family and friends wanted to say a few words.
Hey Rach, so I just want to say how much I'm thankful for you for always being there for me. You are literally the best godmother anyone could ask for because, you just make everything. You make everything happen. You come to all my events and you're so busy, so I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And I always love seeing you. It's like incredible. And anyway, I just am so excited for the baby to come, and I just want to be there for it, just like you're there for me. And I'm just so excited. Yay! Okay, love you so much, Rach. Bye.
Hi, Rach. And thinking of fun memory with you, Uncle Steve and I talked, and I would have to say that ours are fond memories. And what I always think about is just family gatherings, and anytime you are there, you just bring such joy to the room, and you just have so much love to share with everybody. So in thinking of the fond memory, I guess that's what it is. It's just all lumped into one great big memory with you. And I know it will always continue, that just whenever you're present, you have so much love to share with everybody. And we love you, and happy birthday.
It's impossible to pick my favorite memory of Rachel because I have so many. So I'll say my first memory of Rachel was sitting in her dorm room, freshman year, watching Bridget Jones' Diary. I stood up and banged my head so hard on the bed that I think the whole floor heard it. After making sure I was okay, then we spent the next 20 minutes, I think, just laughing hysterically. And that's when I knew we would be best friends forever.
One of my favorite memories with Rachie is when I had just broken up with my ex. We were all at Hope's house together, and she sat on the bed with me, and she gave me such good advice and made me really think that everything was going to be okay. She knew how hard it was on me. Everyone kind of did. And Rachie just sat there with me, really talked to me about it, really gave me such good advice that I'll never forget, that I'll carry on with me through every relationship I have from here until forever. And I'll just never forget that moment when me and Rachie were just talking, and I just got some great advice. She loved me, she was there for me, and it's something I'll never forget.
I would say one of my memories of when you were younger was when Julia was born. Your mom and dad asked you what Julia's middle name should be, and you said, Julia Cookie.
No, I haven't.
I remember that to this day. When I would say Julia, I think of you, Julia Cookie. Happy birthday.
Take 4. My favorite memory of Rachel is when she came up to visit us in Fremont. We had a really good time. Hiked Mission Peaks with our crazy dog, and Maximus over here was attacking Mater's feet while we were on that hike, and we had a really good time and went up to San Francisco, had some oysters, I believe, and I can't wait to meet the little baby and make even more memories. So happy birthday, Rachel.
I will never forget when Ben picked me up from Xavier volleyball practice, and we went to John's apartment in Tempe, and we spent the night with John and Rachie and all of our older cousins, and it was like seriously one of the best memories of high school. And I love you so much, Rachie. You're such a big part of my life, and I love you.
Just a couple of memories to share with you. One in particular is just all the car rides that we had going from home into Young Company every morning. And I remember having a lot of fun and enjoying all the time we shared together during those trips. Another memory that I have in particular is one where we were all trying to catch a fish at Fred's Lake up in Show Low, and the wind was blowing about 150 miles an hour, and we were out there with Aunt Jill, bound and determined to try to catch a fish. Those are, anyway, just a couple of the many wonderful memories I have.
One of my favorite Rachel memories was about a week prior to my 8th grade promotion. We were at a family gathering, and I was just talking to her about how I had no idea what I was going to do for my hair, my makeup, just trying to piece everything together. She had offered to come over that morning and do my hair and do my makeup. So she did. She came over early in the morning before she had to take Julia out to Xavier, and we sat in my bathroom and we just played with makeup and we played with hair and we made sure that I had the perfect jewelry picked out for the outfit. And I just remember feeling so special that she would take time out of her busy schedule because she was getting ready to graduate high school. And I just remember feeling so loved, and I was so thankful again to just have her there and spend some one-on-one time with her, and it was great. And I also wanted to thank her for the countless times that she would chauffeur Julia and I back and forth to Blockbuster before we ever had our driver's license or our permits. It would be 9-10 o'clock at night. She'd already be asleep and we'd wake her up and convince her to take us, and she was always willing with a grateful heart, and I'm so thankful for her. So happy birthday, Rachel.
Hi, my Julie. This is Tata, it's me. Just love you to death, mijita. It's been so nice to have you around our family all through since you were born, mija. We were blessed with that. Thank you so much for being who you are. Bye, mija.
So Rachel, I've known you for a long time, so I have a lot of memories of you. But one of my earliest memories was going over to your house, probably for the first time, and meeting your family, who I remember being so sweet. And I remember going over and hanging out with all of your super athletic cousins. And I just remember thinking, wow, everyone in Rachel's family is really tall, because they were all about 2 feet taller than me. We had a great time though, and everyone was really sweet. We hung out by the pool, and I just remember thinking when I left that everyone was really nice, but that next time I needed to remember to wear heels.
Happy birthday, Rach. My favorite memory with you has to be when we were little, and Nana would take care of us, and we would come home from anything we were doing, and me and you would rush as fast as we could to Nana's kitchen because we wanted to find, Nana used to have this mug that had a rose on it, and we thought it was the prettiest mug in the whole world, and whoever got it was going to be the person who was going to marry a guy with the last name Rose, and our names would be Luann or Rachel Rose, which at the time to a 5-year-old sounds very beautiful. Looking back, kind of weird, but it's something I'll never forget. Rach, I love you so much. I hope you have the best 30th birthday ever. I know this year is just gonna bring you just love and happiness and everything good that you deserve. Love you.
Rachie, my favorite memory with you would have to be when just recently at John's birthday party you announced that you and John are gonna have a baby.
My memory with Rachel is when we spent time together at Girls' Weekend.
My memory with Rachel was going to Lake Pleasant with Grandma and Grandpa, and we went as part of the sailboat club, and we all docked together in a circle, and when we were hopping sailboat to eat snacks at everybody's, you dropped your glasses in the water, and you thought your parents were going to be so mad at you, but really they were just kind of glad that you didn't fall in the water, and so were we. You would have been pretty cold.
Think of my great memories of Rach. A lot of things come to mind. Over the past decade and a half, we've enjoyed many great times together. We've gone to Europe. We've won the state mock trial tournament. But I also think about these things that we've done together that really just, I think, document our friendship. And one particular thing stands out in my mind. Back in high school, we went up to Lakeside with our family, and we had a great time. Julia and Rach both brought a friend, and I was really honored to be part of that trip. And one of the things that I remember doing was sitting in the cabin and having a great time playing board games. And I think that really speaks a lot to our friendship. And I say that because it's not just the extraordinary events that we've done together over the years. It's that I enjoy doing anything with her. Whether that's sitting in a cabin and playing a board game, flying across to Europe, or winning the state mock trial tournament. And I think that speaks a lot to Rachel's character and how great she is to be around. Thanks, Rach.
Hi, Rachie. Happy birthday. My favorite memory with you was when we all went and ran a 5K, and I got a gift card reward for getting second out of 2 people.
I have 26 years of memories with Rachel, so it's pretty difficult to just choose one memory. But if I had to choose one, I would say that it's just sharing the significant
milestones that happened in her life. I remember one day I was in Flagstaff for sorority recruitment, and I was in a break, and all of a sudden I look down at my phone and I see that Rachel is FaceTiming me. And so I answer, and she's just bawling. And I find out that John had just proposed to her. And so we're both just, on either side of the phones, just crying our eyes out, because we had spent years imagining and planning what our weddings would someday look like, and who the people are that we are going to end up marrying, and we would act it out. And typically I would be the bride and make Rachie be the groom. And so that was a very, very special moment that she chose to call me right after it happened. Another time was about 7 months ago, when I saw that Rachie was calling me. And I just had a feeling all day, something was happening, I could tell. And she called me, and I answered, and she told me that I was going to become an aunt. And that was one of the happiest times of my entire life, because Rachie is going to be absolutely the best mother, and she was making me an aunt. She's my absolute best friend, and I can't wait to see what the next year brings for her. I love you, Rach.
Happy birthday, Rachie. Miha, I don't know if I can choose one thing that I love the most about you, because I just love the way you are. I love the things you say, your patience, your spirituality, the choices you make, John. You're such a beautiful person. And can you imagine, as a mom of 5, how much I appreciate having a role model like you? I'm so proud of you. And if you ever need anything, we will always be here for you and love you so much. And we can't wait to meet our new little niece or nephew.
Hi, Rachita. There are a couple memories that really stand out in my mind from our time together. I would have to say the first one is definitely making poop soup at Nanita's house from Rusty's Caquita. I'm not quite sure what we were thinking, but I know I'll never forget that. The second one is the limo ride that we all took from your wedding ceremony out to the desert to take pictures. Not only have I not been that drunk so quickly, but I don't think I've ever had so much fun. So I miss you so much. I love you so much. I hope you have the greatest 30th birthday. Bye.
Hi, Rachel. So my memory is of at the Wigwam when we went running one morning and chatted the whole time, and we took turns pushing Jack in the stroller. That was a really fun time and a good memory for me.
Rachel, I remember as a kid always coming to your house, and we'd eat ice cream like it was a regular occurrence. There was always ice cream, and that's awesome. And I remember that.
And
happy birthday.
All right, so for Rachel's 30th birthday, obviously this video could be 30 minutes or 30 hours long, but I'm going to try to keep it short by going all the way back to before Rach and I were even dating. In the very early days, I worked at a summer camp in Minnesota, and Rach was back in Arizona. And during that whole summer, it was really nice to just keep sending each other messages back and forth. Even though we weren't dating or anything, it was important for us to keep in touch because we liked each other's company and we liked to update each other on what was going on in our lives. And then when I was at camp, I got a real postcard from Rach from her trip in Europe, and it was one of the most exciting things that happened to me that summer is just to get a postcard from this girl that I liked that showed, even though she was over in Europe doing all these fun things, she wanted to keep in touch with me and let me know all the cool things she was seeing and to share that with me. I thought that was really important for us as we eventually did start dating because we had that reputation with one another of always keeping in touch, always thinking of one another even when we were far apart. So for this 30th birthday, I love you so much, Rach. I can't wait to see what happens with both of us in this next year. Happy birthday.
So the memory that reminds me most of Rachel is not just one memory, but it's got to be just Game of Thrones in general. Like every time a new episode would come out, she would be one of the first people I would text, and we would just talk in length about all the different theories and all the different plot lines that are going on in the show. And it was always just so fun talking with her about that. And we continue to do so, and we will in this upcoming season. And that's just a really special thing that I love talking about with Rachie. And I love you, Rach. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rachel. Happy 30th. Just want to share a memory with you about when you were maybe a year and a half old and came to stay with us for a weekend while your mom and dad went somewhere. But they were concerned about leaving you with us because we did not have a fence around our swimming pool. So Grandpa decided it was time, and we worked to get that fence around the pool so we could have you stay with us for the weekend. And so we called the family members who were nice enough to come out and help with the fence, and we got it up, and then we were able to have a wonderful weekend of fun with Rachel. Happy birthday, happy 30th, we love you.
Hi, Rach. One of my favorite memories of Rachel is when we first met. I think Auntie Lisa and I were still dating, actually. And I was laying on the floor at Nana Tata's house, and you came over, just a toddler, and you just started bouncing up and down on my chest. And I remember looking at everybody, and they had this look on their face like, oh my God, is that okay? And I loved it because you felt so comfortable around me, and I just feel like we've got a bond, and I love you. I do.
So this weekend I went rummaging through my family's photo drawers, and let me tell you, there are a ton of Rach and Vanessa memories to choose from. There were Girl Scout photos, ones from, different field trips, our days playing volleyball at St. John Vianney in the parking lot. We had ones from family trips where you'd come camping with us, and I'd go to the cabin with you guys, and we'd play this one card game that I was obsessed with. We had photos from birthday parties, and I can't remember if it was a birthday party, but I remember being at your house, and it was boys against girls, and we made this paste, and out of flour and water, and they had these water balloons with SpaghettiOs, and it was so messy but so much fun. We also had photos from different dances, prom, homecoming, ones where we made our own shirts and wore matching overalls, and Friday fun days, and all of the dinners we used to have after we went to college where we just catch up and celebrate life's happenings. And now we get to add that photo we have of our matching baby bumps, and that makes me incredibly excited to continue to make all these memories. And I can't tell you how thankful and appreciative I am to have been able to call you my friend since the 4th grade, and I'm looking forward to all that life has in store for us and our growing families. Love you so much.
A favorite memory of our Rachita. There's a lot of memories that, of course, that we have. A couple in particular were Rachel's first words, which were not what you might normally think. Rachel's first words were, I do. I do. At Young Company and here at home, we used to always say, who loves you this much? And she would say, I do. And I remember one time in particular, we were at Mass, and Father Tom Zurcher was celebrating the Mass, and he had asked a question where we all needed to respond with, I do. And Rachel, we were in the church that is now the Grand Hall, but it used to be the church. And when he asked the question at a mass, Rachel answered first and loudest, I do. And I remember what a chuckle people got because it came from a little, basically 1-year-old. But my other biggest memories are seeing Rachel prepare to be a mom, and all the care and all the work that she has done preparing and researching, from the food that she's going to feed the baby to who she's going to help take care of the baby. She and John have done so much work, and I know that that little chulito or chulita is going to have the best parents, and I just cannot wait to see Rachel and John as parents. So those are a few things I want to share about our dear Rachita.
So I have so many great memories with Rachie, and I would say my very favorite was when we were little girls. I was probably about 9, she was 6 or 7, and we would go on these super long car rides in the back of Nana and Tata's car with all the big blankets, and it'd be so cozy. And Nana would have all these incredible little snack bags from Sam's Club. And one of them were like these mixed, dried out Italian crackers. And one of them was round, like a communion wafer. And so me and Rachie would play Mass in the back. And we would sing all the songs and try to be just like the priests. And then we would take out the little dried out pepperonis, and one of us would get to be the priest, and we'd say, Body of Christ. And then we just died laughing like for hours and hours. And then my other favorite memory is when we used to play Thumbelina in my pool, and the same age, and me and Rachie would come over, and we loved the movie Thumbelina, and we would swim and swim, and then I'd pretend to be the prince, and I'd hold Rachie in my arms in the pool, and you know, she was weightless because of the water, and there was this song, and it ended with, and I'll never let you go, and then I'd throw Rachie as high as I could, and we both thought she was like 30 feet in the air, even though she was definitely only like, 3 inches above the water. But we would do that over and over, and Rachie's just the best, and we've had some good memories.
When we think of Rach, we just think of how warm and excited she is to be around family, and that's just awesome and a great influence to all of our family.
Rachie, we know you're going to make a great mom, and happy 30th birthday, Mija. We love you.
Happy birthday, Mija. Love you.
Happy 30th birthday, Rachie. Oh my goodness, so many wonderful memories of you growing up. Oh my gosh, memories of Harry Potter and standing in line for the books and the movies. So many that happened at St. John Vianney, but one that really sticks with me is the time that you and Rosalinda were reading at Mass, and you got the giggles. And the reason it's so funny is because this was not your MO. You were not the student that was going to lose it up at the lectern. But man, you two really lost it on that day. And I'll never forget watching you, and you were shaking, and your shoulders were shaking, and your nostrils were just shaking and shaking and shaking. And part of the reason I love that is because even now, you still have that cute little nostril flare whenever you really, really laugh, which is a lot. And I love that about you. I love that memory. It makes me laugh and smile even today. I hope that your baby has that too, because it's so cute. Oh my goodness. You are just a real treasure to us, Rachel, and our family. I am so happy that you're bringing a child into this world, because isn't that the just luckiest and most blessed child to be coming to you as a mama? We are a blessed family to have you, and we love you so much. Happy birthday.
When I think of Rachie, I think of someone that will love and support me the same no matter what happens. Happy birthday, Rachie. Love you.
Rachie, to choose one memory, Mija, it's just too hard. You lived with us in our area all your life. So many wonderful memories. I love this picture of us at Rocky Point. We love when we went to your graduation. It was our 50th wedding anniversary, and you took us to some great places for great margaritas, remember? It's just too many memories. We love you, mijita, and we've got many more memories to go. Love you, mija.
Happy birthday, Rachel. We love you.
Happy birthday, Rachie.
Happy birthday, Rachie. Hope you have a wonderful 30th. Love you.
Happy birthday, Rach.
Hey, Rachie. Happy birthday. I love you.
Happy 30th, Rach. We love you.
We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy 30th birthday, Rach. It seems like just yesterday we were in the hospital about to have you, and Dad and I knew from the very beginning that you were a girl. We just absolutely knew it. Happy birthday. We love you so much.
Happy 30th, Rach. Love you and hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Rach. I hope you have the best day ever. You deserve absolutely nothing less. I miss and love you so, so much, and I cannot wait for your little baby to be born. I am so excited, and you and John are going to make great parents. I hope today is the absolute best, and I love and miss you so much. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Rachie. We love you
so much.
Happy birthday, Rachie. This will be your last birthday that you really come first. Once the baby's here. That's it. That's it. Happy birthday, mija. Love you.
Happy birthday, Rach. We love you.
Happy 30th birthday, Rachie. We love you.
Happy 30th birthday, Rachel.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Rachie.
Happy birthday, mija, my chula. Don't get any older though. That's enough, okay? Happy birthday.
Happy 30th birthday, Rachie. We love you.
Happy birthday, Rachie. I hope you know how cherished, loved, and admired you are.
Birthday, Rachel. We love you.
Happy 30th birthday from the Arctic tundra.
Rachel, just can't tell you how much I hope you have a wonderful birthday and how proud we are of you.
Happy birthday, Rachie. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Rachel. We love you.
Hi, Rachie. We just want to wish you a very happy 30th birthday. We hope it's a wonderful day for you and you have a blessed year.
Happy birthday, Rach.
Happy birthday, hon. We love you.
Have a good day. Love you, babe.
Happy birthday. We love you.